Hello there guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel, and welcome back to a brand new video. Now I do apologize for not making a live watch along or a match preview to this Chelsea versus Fulham game. Is because my laptop had sort of problems. It took so long to update. It started off yesterday, and that's why I couldn't do a match preview. Then it just continued, and it just went slower and slower and slower, and it just went on until I was a bit worried, like how can I watch this game? And thankfully I watched it live on the TV on BT Sports. So yes, I left my laptop on so that I continue to update. And after the game has ended, everything is sorted. So yes, I do apologize for not making a match preview and a live watch along for this game. But I'm happy to say that Chelsea got a 2-0 win against Fulham in the West London derby. Another West London derby win, another clean sheet. Absolutely fantastic. And the one player who is the man of the match for me is Kai Havertz. I didn't expect for him to start this game, but Thomas Tuchel proved me wrong. He could have had more goals. He could have had a hat trick. But I'll talk about the goals in just a few minutes. But the performance was brilliant. Let's say, like in the first like 50 minutes, we were brilliant. We scored the first goal, and then a few minutes later, Kai Havertz scored another goal, but he was offside. And then after that, we just went a bit slow. We allowed Fulham to get more attempts and more chances and a few on target. So we were a bit sloppy, after we played well. Let's say from 0 to 20 minutes, we were a bit sloppy. But at least Edouard Mendy made some big saves, and the defenders just cleared the ball, headed it away, just to make sure that we don't concede in the first half. So yeah, so well done to the goalkeeper Edouard Mendy and the defenders. They did what they had to do. In the second half, Fulham, they tried their best. That's why I said in this game it's going to be a difficult game because Fulham wants to survive. They want to stay up, and I want them to do that. But unfortunately, it looks impossible because they're still in 18th place. They're on 27 points, while Newcastle has 36 points, and Newcastle face Arsenal tomorrow at St James's Park. So yeah, it's going to be really difficult for Fulham to stay up because if Newcastle do win against Arsenal, then that means Fulham are going to get relegated. Not now, but if they keep on losing, they're going to get relegated. So I think the Fulham fans want Newcastle to lose against Arsenal tomorrow, so that they will have a chance to stay up. But since they've lost to Chelsea today, I don't see Fulham staying up apparently, so I feel bad for them. I really want them to stay up, to be honest with you. But yeah, but we move, and yeah, we're in the top four. We're still in the top four. We're 6 points up above West Ham. We are 2 points behind Leicester, who drew against Southampton yesterday. So yes, and we got them very very soon. I think it's after the Manchester City that we got Leicester. I'm really not sure, but I'll double check. But yes, we're in the top four. We're 6 points behind Manchester United now. And if they lose against Liverpool tomorrow, Man City have a chance to win the title. All they need is to get one more victory to win the title. Like I said, the quadruple ended by Chelsea beating them in the semi-final, which I thought that was a brilliant performance. We deserve to beat Man City in the FA Cup semi-final. So yes, brilliant performance. But they still won the Carabao Cup last Sunday. I predicted that, and they have a chance to win the Premier League. But the Champions League, they have a chance because that performance against Paris Saint-Germain was brilliant. They beat them 2-1. But what City have to remember is that Paris Saint-Germain are really good away from home. You see, when they face Manchester United at Old Trafford, they were really good. So Man City really have to be careful that they don't lose in the second leg this Tuesday against Paris Saint-Germain because they're really good at home. They're really good at home. So yes, Man City really got to be careful. But I think they can do it. As long as they put in a brilliant performance, then yeah, they can go through to the Champions League final and face either Chelsea or Real Madrid. And we'll wait that on Wednesday. But yes, focus on this game. We're still in the top four. I think we can still make it, even though we cannot afford to lose against Arsenal, to Leicester, this and that. The next game is next Saturday, which is Man City at the Etihad, and that's going to be a really tough game. Really tough game. It's going to be exciting, but it's really tough because Man City, they have a better score than us. The defensive record is good, but guess what? Edouard Mendy is racing for the Golden Glove. If he can keep a clean sheet against Man City next Saturday, that means that means they will share a Golden Glove because Edouard Mendy has got 17 clean sheets. Or is it 14? No, Kepa kept a few for Chelsea this season. But, there's a race for the Golden Glove. If Mendy can keep clean sheets after clean sheets after clean sheets and get the Golden Glove, I'll be very happy. I'll be very happy. It's going to be tough, but the race for the Golden Glove is on. Absolutely brilliant. So it's another clean sheet for Edouard Mendy, and he deserves it because the big saves, especially in the first half, at the stoppage time in the first half, that was absolutely brilliant from Edouard Mendy. So yeah, a 2-0 win. We move on into Real Madrid this Wednesday, and hopefully we can go through to the Champions League final for the first time in 9 years. That's what I'm hoping for. And yeah, the performance was really good from back to front. The only frustrated, I would say, is only Timo Werner because I just don't know. He's got the pace, and I'll give him credit because he got the assist for Kai Havertz's second goal, but his touching and his finishing was absolutely poor, especially both in the first half and the second half. He needed this to improve, Timo Werner, because if he keeps on going like this, we will never score many of chances. We will never be like City or United or, we'll never be those teams because we're not getting enough chances to put them in the back of the net. That's what we need to focus on next season. If we want to be top two or even title contenders, we have to take our chances and we've got to put them in the back of the net for so that Chelsea can never lose against teams that in the big six or maybe teams that are below us. We have to improve next season if we want to be secure in the top four. We cannot next season say, "Oh, Chelsea are in the top four ways." No, we have to be in the top two because the last time we've been in the top two was in the 2016 to 17 season when we won the Premier League title under Antonio Conte. So next season we've got to be better than this season, last season, and the season before that. We've got to be better. So that's why next season we need to sign a better striker and improve going forward because right now we're not improving. We're really not improving, and that's all we've got to do next season. So let's hope it can happen next season. But yeah, Kai Havertz, he's the man of the match. Like I said, he could have got a hat trick, but the first goal was absolutely brilliant. And Mason Mount, oh my God, another brilliant performance from him. In fact, before I talk about Mason Mount, let's look at the lineup for today. So in goal, we've got Mendy. So we had the back three of Christensen, Rudiger, and Aspilicueta. We had the midfield four, and it was different. We have Ben Chilwell, Jorginho, Billy Gilmore, and Reece James. Then the front three of Timo Werner, um, Hakim Ziyech and Kai Havertz. Now, I was thinking, like, why is Kante not starting? But I understand that he wants to rest Kante for the Real Madrid game this Wednesday. So, yes, I can understand where Thomas Tuchel is coming from. But seeing Mason Mount in the pivot really confused me. But I thought that he really did well today. He got an assist and he could have got more. The disallowed goal, the pass to Kai Havertz was absolutely superb, absolutely brilliant from Mason Mount. So not only does he play well in the number 10 when it's the left to right, but he can play really well in the pivot alongside Jorginho. So yeah, I was really shocked to see Mason Mount in the pivot alongside Jorginho, but it worked. The performance from him was absolutely superb, and he has got to start in the Euro 2021 this year. He has got to. If Gareth Southgate doesn't pick him, we're all in trouble. He has got to be in the Euro 2021 for England. I cannot see him, not starting it, because if he doesn't, then Gal Southgate for me has got to go, because I want England to win the Euro 2021 this year. So if we want to do that, Mason Mount has got to be in the starting lineup. He's got to play for England, because that performance today was absolutely brilliant. The passing, the energy, the running, everything from Mason Mount. He's unstoppable. He is the best player for Chelsea Football Club, the best player, you know. Last season he was good, but this season, brilliant, absolutely fantastic. And if he can prove on this, then he's a world-class player. He will be a world-class player, and I can assure of that. Absolutely brilliant for Mason Mount. Like I said, everyone except for Timo Werner, brilliant performance. And I think the substitutions did well. Sorry about that, guys. Technical difficulties. My laptop has been really, really awful today, and it started off yesterday and is continuing. So sorry, guys. But yeah, like I was saying, everyone except for Timo Werner was brilliant. The defensive record is still there, 31 clean sheets, 30, yeah, in all competitions. We're still the best defensive team, but going forward, we're not getting enough chances. So, yeah, it's going to be really, really tough when we face Real Madrid on Wednesday. But hopefully, this performance can encourage the Chelsea fans and the manager that we can definitely go through to the Champions League final if we get enough chances and put them in the back of the net. It won't be easy, but we have to score goals at Stamford Bridge if we want to go through to the Champions League final, to face either Paris Saint-Germain or Manchester City. So let's hope this Wednesday will be a totally different game, have that same energy, same performance, and scoring goals. Because if we don't score goals at Stamford Bridge and Real Madrid score one, then I'll be disappointed and I'll be frustrated, because yeah, I mean, but defensively we're good. We're really good. I mean, the only time we conceded more is against West Brom when we've lost 5-2 at Stamford Bridge. That's the only time. That's the only time that we've lost our biggest defeat, especially at Stamford Bridge. But the rest of it, we just, but against big teams like Man City, under Thomas Tuchel, United, this and that, we never concede. So that's why I'm hoping that next Saturday, defensively, we can put that defensive record against City, and Thomas Tuchel can beat Pep Guardiola for the second time. So yeah, cannot wait for next Saturday. But today, another West London derby win for Chelsea. We're in the top four, 2 points behind Leicester, 6 points behind Manchester United. And yeah, that's it. That's it. And as you can see, I'm at a different place right now, because I don't want to go at the same place. Otherwise, this connection and everything will go bad. So that's why I'm at the new place today. So if you like this new place, let me know in the comments down below. If you want me to stay here for long, then I'll do it then. But if you want me to go at the same place, just let me know in the comments down below. But yeah, if I did a match preview, I would have gone for Chelsea too for the win. But since I didn't do that, yeah, it is what it is. But what matters is getting the 3 points, getting the win, and make sure that Chelsea are in the Champions League next season. So yeah, that's what we did, and well done. And Thomas Tuchel is still the real deal. He's getting there. He's getting there. So cannot wait for this Wednesday, and especially next Saturday. It's going to be tough, but hopefully a win. Against City, who are really good, and against Real Madrid as well.